So the Guru came on your crown, so the essence is the front of the major field, including present founder Guru Srimad Buddha and all the lineage, and all the Guru Buddha Sangha. The replica, so white films emitted. So first time, then the purified all the obstacles, the wrong concepts. Path, method, all the wrong concepts, self-trailing thought and ignorance and purified and then so the second time then also the ordinary appearance, ordinary thought, and then the ordinary thing to the ordinary subtle thought, and all that. However, the final one, the white increasing, red there. White appearance and the red increasing near them there. So that should be purified. And then replica. The Guru absorbed to also our heart. Absorbed. Then received the blessings of the realization, the Methodism, whole part, and the holy body, holy speech, the Guru blessings, and all the qualities received. So similar to the following ones. Purified wrong concepts, the obstacle. So many other things. What Sutra de what Bodhicitta, what ultimate wisdom realizing is what to purify. Then comes the tantra realization. think it I think the generated state or the illustrated body in clear light and Dharmakaya, Rupakaya, result Dharmakaya, Rupakaya. So we can think that it's a replica of lineage Lama's absolutely so. That's interesting. Ponzo igele che jumbebu taye dove rewa gong mal che ta je zebedo
Jam Lo Zang Ye Shen Gyan Den Sim Pa La Gyat Su Ta Sa Si So Wang Gyu Som Ba Me Pe De La Tor ten chi dan kim ba zong ka pe dream et tempe gyat sen chokun tu so la tse dan shen rumbum pani ra ten to pa sul wandem raja
You have recited one good quality before?
Already. We already did Yonten Jiguma. We've already done Yonten Jiguma.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. wisdom and compassion in the sky of the Dharmakaya, please let fall a rain of profound and extensive Dharma upon the receptacle of those to be subdued, exactly as they need. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalangam Niryandayomi.
Sanje Chetan Soje Chanumla Chanchamba
Dagi Chini Kipe Sonanki Tora Pinche Sange Dromasho.
Sanje Chetan
Dagi Chenyen Kipe
Sonje Ndala
Sange Drupasho.
Sanje
Chedan
Chetan
Sugi Chanana Chanchu Badu Dadni Kepsuch Dagi Chenyen Kipe Sonanki Drola Manche Sange Drupasho.
This was no negative. Da kasure the motivation to listen to the teaching, that is not just to achieve happiness for oneself, or the temporary or ultimate liberation of samsara. Or that, as I mentioned, the reason to listen teaching, the motivation, that's unbelievable, so most exciting. That's it. Oh, the sky, limitless sky, the world. So every single sentence so for us to relate to animals is easy, and so the animals. But if you go into details, more effective. That's saying animals. Probably you might think some cows, or you might think some cows, or some dogs, or some cats you love. Some cats you love. There's some people has particularly, many people they love their own cats, but doesn't mean to love other dogs, or doesn't mean love, snakes or rats, or the cockroaches, or the other. Doesn't mean that. So then you see, you feed them. They eat live insects, so many of the animals. So you feed, but you don't think their happiness. But the animal that you love, that is attached. So you feed them the live animals, but you don't think their happiness. They need also happiness. They don't want to suffer. You don't do that. Then you feed them, run this life, then you have attachment. So like that, you see. Many people do that. And possible they may be speaking compassion, but in daily lives, their own activities are very limited. Only whom they love, attached, but not to concern others, their happiness. So, Capone, a long time ago, Manjushri Institute, London. So my course was adverses. So that time there was Gecham Patektu was there. Gishkatsam, the Russell and Gishi, what's it? Gishi Tsawang. He hasn't come yet. Huh? What? No Tamcha. Just Tsawang. You got mixed up with another Gishi who lives in South Wales. Don't mix up all the Gishis. Don't make salad, don't make soup with all the Gishis. So anyway, Temple Tekchu was there. Was there? He was there to teach philosophy, and the Kishikasan was supposed to teach Lamrim. But then what happened was later there was the kind of together with Lam all matter kind of how to say program. But then Geshe taught a little beside Lamrim, then also philosophy later. Thing like that. Anyway, the other course, I was not there, so during the question answer. So people, I think it mentioned that Lama gave it to the couple young monks, to take the medicine, the warm medicine. And Lama gave. So I think Yeshua was telling. He didn't know that, and he told that you can't harm to being at all, no permitted, something like that. So he taught, and then people gradually, as some student brought this Gabon, Lama gave this medicine, warm medicine to the young monks, to the monks, to drink. And then Geshe came up for lunch. We were eating together. So Geshe said he has to go back to the. He has to go back to the. Say again with the people. He says he has to put the table. He has to put the table. He has to adjust the table again. The table was there, but he has to adjust. So I don't know. I'm sure Kishilam have been there. I don't know what he said. I don't remember. So anyway, kind of. I think, well, I think, see, the monks learn Dharma and Buddha Dharma and the most precious teaching Buddha, from where sentient beings receive happiness up to enlightenment, all the happiness up to enlightenment. So, learning, preserving, and spread the sentient beings. So the young ones, learning first, learning, practice to actualize. So learning. See, you can see the point. You can see the Lama's point. thinking big way. Thinking very big way. It's the Lama's point. What they do, you can see what they're doing. What the monks doing. Big is the happiness of all sentient beings. You see, dependent on if you want to cause happiness to all sentient beings, you have to learn Dharma. You see, from what the sentient beings receive, all the happiness up to enlightenment, or you have to learn that Dharma, or that one. You can see importance. So that learning Dharma, reflecting, actualizing, preserving Dharma. If you don't preserve them, there's no spread, help the sentient beings. So the sentient beings constantly have to suffer. Not only beginningless suffering problems, not only beginningless suffering samsara, but also endless, suffering samsara. So then, see, they learn with Dharma, then if they learned, practice, then they can help to other sentient beings. You see, it's the biggest, most important, biggest benefit, real benefit what the sentient beings need. Even the sentient beings themselves do not know this is what they need. Like children, children don't go to school, don't play at home, don't go to school to learn. They're children. So it doesn't see they need the education and, whether thinking their happiness or their others' happiness. Happiness of others. However, so you see, but parents have to ask children to go to school, have to come to pursue, go to school to learn. So you see, I understand. So anyway, yeah. The attitude makes a lot of differences in the life. The motivation, as I talked yesterday. So I don't know what Krishna said, and so anyway, it is remembered. So the benefit to animals means every animals. Large like mountains, wild like mountains, small ones in the ocean, all kinds. Each type is numberless. Then into the ground, worms, all things. In the Cambodia, I saw, and but the Cambodia, the children, they go in the water to catch the snake. They go on the ground, the small children. They carry egg, or what you call this, to dig up that, and then, to make a hole and things, and carry 2 or 3 tools. And they know why the snakes are staying. They know they go especially there where there are snakes. Since they can't be very expert. the children. They go outside. Those are normal, I think maybe poor family or just, yeah, normal. I think they know very well, I think. So they go some distance and they got to clean the place. There's so many different ways to catch the snake. So there's some holes, not so clear, not so clear. They smell, and then probably they know that's whether it's snake or not. And then they dig. So there's more and more hole, bigger, as they dig more and more. And then we're inside the snake living. Snake living there. What a fear of that, right? Unbelievable. They were inside the snake, inside. They dig around, then inside the snake. They find the hole big, and then snake going around. So that. So the little girls and boys and they were good, to catch their headbutt. Kind of this, they do, the head, to come from the kind of lift go away, they do that, but somehow, to a stick, which is like this, and then press the head, the neck, and then like that, and they catch the neck, they hold the neck, and see, soon they put it in the back, and then what they do, in the road, one time it's shown that maybe they put oil and hot, and then I think they probably not dead, and put there, I think. There was pieces, short pieces, I think maybe they were chopped, I'm not sure. And then they chopped in pieces. After that, then they chopped pieces. Then they put chilies and I don't know, salt or some other things, and then they fry quite a long time. The color changes after they put oil, and then they eat. All the children together, they eat. They, I think, to a show. They do outside. And they eat. They put also green chilies. They put pieces of chilies, but also green thing, some vegetable there. They eat. So I think look like almost everyday food or some. Then there's a different way to catch snakes. Some container round one. Then they carry mouse. Because snake comes to eat mouse. snake, to attract snake. So in the center they put the water, this is the small mug there to drink water. Plastic. So they cut around, they put in the center, then tie on the iron. So the mouse is there, inside, going around. Then sooner or later, after they go back, 2 snakes got inside. But they got so tight, 2 long snakes. And they come to get her. Then they take it. The mouse is not dead. Mouse is not killed. But inside, one side the mouse was going around. And mouse wasn't eaten by snake. I think maybe the body is long, so I think it's not easy inside. So then they took the 2 snakes out, and the mouse was, I think, left there, left outside, just attract the snake. So then, it's amazing. So you see, I think you see, in the reality, those snakes have been those kind of people before, catching the snakes and eat. The snakes, those people have been born as a snake, hiding. Supposed to be very safe. They drink quite a bit around. Then inside there's a big hole. Amazing. These children know. Or sometimes cover of the snake was left outside. So they check that. Unbelievable. So it's actually you see, children themselves have been like that before. And they have been before human beings catching snakes. Those snakes. So that's why they experience this here. They experience this life catch by those children. So it's just a rebirth going around. They've been human before. That's what they did. So they're born a snake. Then due to another good karma, they were born children now. But next life, then they're going to be snakes. Basically, it's like that. Fisherman and fish and fisherman, But the fisherman has no idea at all. The fish that you are catching, they've been fishermen before, catching fish. Basically. The worms, the wire, the kasa, what's it called, hook, put through. Then they've been fishermen before. So we do that. So now they experience problem. Just one time, then they experience hundreds of lifetimes like that. One karma killed one. One karma when put the wire through there. Oh, the one karma, then many hundred lifetimes you experience that karma. You get born with worm, then then fishermen put through. You experience hundred lifetimes. So they basically that, fishermen. So that is it. If you understand life, if you have clairvoyance, if you can You know, you can remember, Papa, see the past future life. Papa. So shocked, so get shocked. Unbelievable. But they don't, they have no idea, don't understand. Even the whole life, even how long they live the life, 100, 200, no, so difficult to somebody to explain this is what's going to happen. Then they never hear their own karma to hear and to understand. So difficult, no opportunity, no karma. That ignorance, ignorance, so terrifying. Ignorance is so most terrifying ignorance. That's just one thing. So now you see, to eliminate ignorance, you need to learn Dharma. You need to purify. You need to learn Dharma, practice Dharma, and purify the ignorance. You need to develop wisdom, compassion, the path to liberation, to enlightenment, especially to help the sentiment. So most important. So now here comes to learn Dharma, to meet Dharma, unmistaken Dharma. To meet the unmistaken Dharma. So even the world people, even they meet Buddhism, but not meet correct Buddhism. Not meet correct Buddhism. Oh, then wrong. Wrong. So difficult to have difficult to have. So who meet correct Buddhism has to have lot of merit. So like that. So we are so fortunate, unbelievable fortunate. Compared to look at the world, means look at the sentient beings. Lama Chala. So even they meet religion, but it's a kind of, but it's not unmistaken, not many mistakes and doesn't have even renunciation doesn't have correct. It doesn't give an idea of samsara, how the nature of suffering. Maybe teach some meditation, and that's it. And teach some meditation. So don't show even how samsara nature of suffering. Why you suffer? What causes you to suffer? No idea. So even simple things, no idea. You don't get learn in your whole life, and you are misled. You met wrong teacher, wrong friend. So we're so unbelievable fortunate this life. So fortunate. So don't use it. So therefore, don't take it as granted. Don't take it as never thinking, never, no thought of your life is precious. Everything, it's just like, sort of granted. Not take care, not being kind of being careless or some marks there. So that this is just I meant only one or two, but they're full like this, full. How they are ignorant and how you are so fortunate. So have faith, Dharma, and that much compassion, wisdom, Dharma understanding. Anyways, at least you know from where you should be free from. Even without talking, even to be free from the Lord Nirvana, even without talking that. Free from, Nirgama, the Lord, then from samsara, even just that's unbelievable. Then in the grass, some of the tiny beings, Baba, pull out when you walk. So much when you walk in the grass. Then, as you know, in the country, I see this. When you are above the beach, when you are above the beach, when you are above the bridge, they look at the water. So there's some shadow in the more or less late afternoon. So the shadow in the water. When the sunlight hitting, then you don't see. But when the shadow in the water, you see water is full of many small worms, many small fish or something. This much, something full above in the bridge, It's amazing. So that, and then in the road, you see, when there's no sunlight, you don't see anything. But what do you see? When there's sunlight, when there's sunlight, then depend on the situation, I think. When there's sunlight, so in sunbeam, you see sunlight, certain situation, either in the road, in the sky, a little bit higher up the road, the sunbeam, the inside, some of the tiny flies, like this. So the tiny flies above the road, certain. The sunbeam, so inside you see. But when there is no sunlight, then you don't see anything. So that shows them. To keep the mind in virtue and to do virtuous actions, so rare, so difficult to become Dharma, so rare, so difficult. So then we see that's why result of your action, mind, those flashes, so many, Or if there's a cow dung there, then bubble down. So many flies. Maybe those flies a little bit big, I think. That's one way. That's also different times, place. Anyway, in the bush, in the tree. So anyway, now you are listening, teaching to everyone, to every animal, numberless animals, free from samsara, to bring to enlightenment. Can you imagine? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Can you imagine? If you are not excited for this, what else? What exciting then? This is like it's crazy. Other excitement that's crazy. It's totally over hallucinated. Besides hallucination, which I can describe, there's over hallucination. Hallucination, over hallucination, over hallucination. You see? So here, can you imagine? We're doing meditation for that reason. To benefit for every, not one single tiny fly left out. One single ant, the numberless universe, one single ant was left out. Because all the kind mother sentient beings, you understand? Kind mother sentient beings. Even just animal. Wap, 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 wap. Do you understand? Oh, everything detailed. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So the bodhicitta, bodhicitta, practice bodhicitta, to work for benefiting sentient things. What else? What other excitement you want? I don't, something else more exciting, there's nothing. Then this is very strange. It's like something, it's like your mind is not right. Kind of, it's kind of that. It's kind of something wrong with you, something wrong with our mind. Something wrong with it. I'm talking, including myself, not only you. I'm talking, including myself. Oh. So now, then, without living in even tiniest sentient insect, to everyone. So we were reciting, we get up for the morning wash, then do the motivation, especially Mahayana, motivation, wow. Oh, then for them we eat breakfast. You need to be alive to practice Dharma, to benefit for them, so we have to eat. So it's for them. Eat lunch for them. Eat dinner for them. Or taking precepts for them. Taking precepts for them. Taking 8 precepts. Or whatever precepts. It is 8. But generally, if you're not taking all the 8, but whatever you're taking from there, it's for them. Yeah, every meditation for them. Every prayer is for them. Can you imagine? Almost every moment, every movement is for them. Can you imagine what best life is? You understand? Oh, you have to think that. think that. Wow. You know, not only happiness, but, you know, temporary happiness, temporary happiness, you know, which is suffering change. So, you know, but it's not this ultimate happiness, liberation of samsara. Not only that, enlightenment. I mean, I don't think exactly Salman from Kazakh, Buddha was the hill there. So. Yeah, so the pit. Yeah, that enlightenment is not a correct word. Enlightenment is dispelling darkness. Dispelling darkness, is that right? Huh? Dispelling darkness, enlightenment.
It's not the usual sense.
Huh?
That's not the usual sense.
He told me the enlightenment is not the right word. He didn't agree.
That was Salim's view.
Well, that was long time they were I don't know translators that translate that. Then got to use it. They was used it. So anyway, I remember. So anyway, Lama. Then that says talking animal. Numberless helplings. Numberless helplings. The health suffering, the human beings, heaviest suffering for human being in this world. But there's great pleasure. That is a great pleasure compared to, hell, not the whole hell suffering, but even just, 1 second, 1 minute, a second, suffering of hell. Oh, heaviest suffering of the human being in the world is a great peace, it's a great pleasure, it's a great peace compared 1 minute, second suffering the hell. You understand? But you see, but again, those sentiments, how much does that? Those ones didn't get purified before in the Dhamma. In Buddhism, you can purify. Suffering means you can be free from that. Suffering is dependent rising, not independent. Dependent rising, dependent conditions, cause conditions. It's created, it exists by dependent cause conditions. So, by dependent on the cause conditions, it can be eliminated. And then, suffering means it can be eliminated. You can be free from that. So they that was born of truth. You see? Yeah. True path to truth is suffering. This is that. The true suffering, true cause of suffering. So what eliminate? True path, true cessation suffering. There you see. So unbelievable. So until the karma finishes, you have to suffer. Comparing for human beings, so many eons. Until the karma finishes. Then the hunger goes, we're suffering. They don't die, how much hunger, thirst, and couldn't find a spoon of food for 1,000 years, or 10,000 years, or suffer. Oh, then I want to see me being number two. Oh, so now you see. So now we recite even one time Om Prem Hum. So you see, so we met Mahayana Buddhism. By Mahayana Buddhism, so supposed to recite with Bodhicitta. One question, say one mala or Om Prem, or even 21 times, whatever. Post sentence. Ba 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 ba. Can you imagine? Ba ba ba. So your life is so precious. Your life is, you see, therefore your life met with the Dharma. So precious. So precious. So useful, so meaningful. So for the sentient beings. So now we have to wake up, not always sleeping. We have to wake up ourselves. You see? Always sleeping and take granted and all that. Not appreciating, not appreciating. He met with Dhamma, not appreciating. Just like got on some trips, hippie, you go trip and drugs, and you go trip, this trip, that trip, so like that, all of that. Yeah, so, sorry. You see, bodhicitta. Wow, incredible. Every single thing what you do, and then this you don't pay attention. Oh, look what somebody else, excitement. Wow. So that's the kind of, there's over-hallucination. Over-hallucination. So stop, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then and it free the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings from the oceans. They bring to enlightenment because of the Buddhahood, therefore I must achieve enlightenment and myself, that's what I know. Oh, therefore then need to actualize path, therefore I need to listen to the teaching. So this is, so every single word they will listen for everyone, for every sentient being. Numberless helping, hungers, animal, human beings, sura, asura, nobody is left out. Wow. This is unbelievable. So good. Wow. Best. Yeah, you see. So every minute, every second, or what? I don't know. Each time breathing in and out. You see, each time you breathe in and out, you are alive. Each minute, each second, you are alive. Also, you made it so worthwhile. You made it so beneficial. Your life to every different animal, every sentient being. To every sentient being, most beneficial. To every sentient being, you are alive, being alive, not every day, but every hour, every minute, every second. So worthwhile. so worthwhile. For every sentence. With it. Therefore, the motivation for the Chitta. So important. So important, so important, so important, so important, so important, so important, so important. You understand? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I finished the with my talk. Before I began, I didn't happen to go through that. So gradually, yeah. So I told you about that. Yeah. So, yeah, I can think, meditate that. So to make more clear, so the mind focusing the aggregate, valid base, the aggregate, mind focus on that. The same mind then make up the label I. make up the label I. Merely impotent I. So reality is the reality that the I is nothing else. That I is nothing else. Nothing else than that. Extremely subtle. So subtle. Extremely. Made impotent by mind. So the question, what did it exist? Yes, it exists. It exists because there's a valid base. There's a valid base of that label. Aggregate. That's the main reason. If there is no valid base aggregate, the label doesn't exist. I don't exist. Okay, so then you see second time, first second you labeled. The I is merely labeled by the mind. And the second of the second, then you see it has to appear back to your mind. It doesn't appear as merely labeled by the mind, as that which is the reality. Because from beginningless rebirth, the ignorance holding truly existence was not such the I as a phenomenon, so holding truly existence. Then the ignorance left continuously leave the negative imprint on the mind. So the negative imprint project or the film you put in the machine, electricity, then you project on the screen. You decorate or you project movie on the screen. People, house, so whether it's people enjoying or are fighting, war, or so like that. So here, so negative imprint left the mental continuum, or that negative imprint decorate or project truly existence, existing from inside, existing by nature, real one. So real I appeared. Then third second, the second like that. Third second, then you believe. You totally believe. That's 100% true. The real I. 100% true. So you make it like that. So you make the real I like that. There's a quotation for Lama Tsongkhapa. If I read the quotation, there will be somebody can write down or can remember or can write down. Then it's very useful. And more clear understand. But anyway, I don't remember every exact word from I explained the meaning, but I don't remember the quotation word by word. Then, in a short, should be explained the 12 dependent related limb. Then, by 100% without doubt believing this real I, then on the basis of that, on that basis of believing the real law, then you see from that, then also I, mine, real mine. That my happiness, my suffering, real one. So believing, then you see, then somebody who harmed that, somebody who harmed that I, then you get angry. Somebody who makes that real I unhappy, then anger rises. Somebody who pleases that I, the real I, then because of some attachment rises. On the basis of that. And then, as well as the jealous mind, all the delusion rises. Then like that, then the karma. The higher birth good karma, then lower birth negative karma. Then suffering lower birth suffering lower. Then higher birth, then higher birth. On the happiness as a higher birth, Deva human being. So all of that is suffer in the lower realm, suffer in the higher realm. Then, when you kill others that don't like. The mind cherishing the real I. The mind cherishing the real I don't like. So the attachment to that. Then kill that person. Destroy that person. So all the harms. All the harms. Then you see, not only one person harm, or the insect or animal or human being harm. Not only that, then if you have power, you kill millions of people in the world. Millions of people in the world you kill. So, I mean, yeah. So you kill all the people you don't like, so millions more than like that. So that's happening in total hallucination. Not only that hallucination, but that's over additional hallucination. First and second hallucination, third hallucination, so all this happens. What is suffering within causes suffering so many sentient beings in this world. Not only animal, but the human being. So that. So with this ignorance, you see. So create samsara. That's right. In the Lamrichimo, it is explained, Sartre Nyelenji Pungpo, Sartre Nyelenji Pungpo, Jewe Junyi Cha. So part of the continuity of the aggregates, contaminated aggregates caused by delusion karma. That's samsara. That is samsara. So part of the continuity is the way I say part is because that excludes the meditator who actualize the path of meditation. Who actualize the path of meditation. So that meditator does not reincarnate under the control of delusion karma, does not reincarnate under the control of delusion karma, because each is a path of meditation. So free from, then becomes free from oceans of suffering, samsara. So see the cause of suffering, delusion karma. So part saying that meditation who achieve the path of meditation. So there, so continuity, birth of the aggregates, contaminated aggregates, the contaminated seed of delusion, karma. Nyelens, the caused by karma and delusion. Aggregates, the cause karma and delusion. That. So, Rinpoche, you say the continuity of. So, I guess, well, we don't have achieved path of meditation in this life, then, because we continuity of birth of the aggregates, contaminated aggregates. Caused by karma and delusion, so that is samsara. So the company is not samsara, the farm, having a farm is not samsara, your house is not samsara, prison is not samsara. Prison is samsara. Sorry, all like that. So like that, because I didn't get to realize ultimate wisdom, wisdom. Then realizing emptiness didn't happen from beginningless rebirth. So we've been suffering up to now. And reincarnated continuously, one or not the 6 realms, and suffer again and again from beginningless rebirth. And then, if it doesn't happen this life, then we will be suffering without end. So we'll be suffering continuously take rebirth in the the 6 realms, one or another, and then will suffer without end. So the most frightening. That's the most frightening. Most frightening. So therefore, practice Dharma and meditation on emptiness, realizing emptiness, and then by developing directly perceive emptiness, then at the beginning learning correct teachings on emptiness. Then collecting merit for that. Then make the understanding closer and closer to, by understanding the lower schools, the correct view, their own school's correct view, then Kasuri Chita Meva Dodeva Sumzamba Umapa. So then by understanding each one, then getting closer to the Prasangika Madhamika, Madhamika school is Savatangtrika and Prasangika Uma Tanyua. All that. So get closer, then Kasuri collect much merit, and do purification, quite merit continuously. Then, prayer. Then they come closer to person's view. The subtle object to be repeated. Subtle object to be repeated. All come to know then, see. So then come to know that's wrong, then by recognize that's false, then it gives you opportunity to realize the correct view, emptiness. Talking about ni, which cuts ordinary emptiness, and so that. So. Okay. So the I, real, so this is real I, is what you believe. Real I, real action, real object, real form, real sound, real tangible object, smell, real smell, the real Dharma, the six sense form as an object, then it is also real. Then if the sense is real, mind is real, everything is like that. So, Kasura, yeah, so meditate a little bit in this. Looking at it, eye, action, object, everything. Looking at it, hallucinating as it is hallucination. living the whole life, day and night in this hallucination. Get that, get clear, get very clear that. So so this one explanation, then that explanation is with negative level, with the negative level and the negative belief that bad, then you get unpleasant feeling. with the positive label, then you see positive and a positive feeling, happy feeling. Oh, that's a happy feeling, suffering feeling, or how it comes from your mind. Totally. Suffering feeling comes from your mind. And happy feeling totally comes from your mind. So that the way you label positive and negative, bad and good, so that dependent on your past karma, dependent on your past karma, dependent on the past karma. So there's usually bad for you. So what appeared to you bad, and what appeared to you is good. So that's a result of past karma. Like that. So what might appear bad is by the past karma. So then you label the bad, believe in that, appear bad, and you believe real bad. Appears real bad, then you believe real bad. Also like that. Unpleasant. Then the other one, you label positive, your karma affected. Your karma left imprint on your mind, and then so positive object, good, middle labeled, believe in that. So appeared, good, appeared good object, and then you see good object. That you see a real good object. So in reality, there is no such thing. Exist from its own side. So what I was explaining before, because the by Bodhisattva talking about Sangpo, doing not so Rinpoche there. Various sufferings happening, like son died in the dream. So by believing that's real one, not recognized dream, that is recognized as dream, not that, but believing real. There is so much worry, fear, so much disaster. Let's see. Suffering, there's so much suffering, suffering pain, so much the dream, but that's the dream. Or then very suffering, like the son died in the dream. so look at the life. You look at this life. Now, the hallucination, that you believe in real, then you see all the sufferings. Remember, in the certain lives you had so much trouble. Oh, so much trouble. You see, it's like son died in a dream. Believing that real dream is real one. So Rinpoche the example. Chunang debar adang che. So the elusive appearance, Chunang, elusive appearance, but you see instead of looking at the illusion, that which is hallucination, so you see looking at it, that which is illusion, instead of looking at it hallucination, then looking at true. Looking at it real, true. Believe in the real. Instead of looking at the illusion as it is illusion. Instead of looking at that, you see, the illusion appearance, you look at it as real, true. Then atang che means then all the suffering comes. Then you create so much suffering. So much suffering, so much. Because atang che, tiredness, I mean, could have that, but by believing the real, the hallucinatory appearance as real, the hallucinatory or the elusive appearance as real, then so much suffering. So much suffering happened. So one after another, all the problem, so much problem. So now there must be atang che. So that's the failure. That's the failure. Now the meditation, teje mitvi jana tevise, chuvatawa jase lali. Therefore, so makes the whole life so upset. So much suffering, so much suffering. So therefore, teje mitvi jana tevise, when you meet the meeting disharmony condition. Disharmony condition. That you meet it and then tell it. True. Then look at it, instead of looking at the real, true, look at the hallucination. Look at it, hallucination. Look at the hallucination as it is hallucination. Truvatawa, Jasela. That is the practice of Bodhisattva. The sun is nothing to do with the physical body. Sun of the big first one is Bodhisattva. Truvatawa, Jasela. So look at everything. What is the relationship problem? What is business problem? You failed, you lost $1 million, so business problem, business failed, or whatever. Whatever the cancer, you got real cancer. Real doctor tell you the real doctor gave real advice, real explanation that you have real cancer in your real body, in your real life. So all this hallucination, all this total hallucination. So the main practice is to look at the life, hallucination. Yeah, it is hallucination. That's so important to practice mindfulness. So to see brings incredible peace, happiness in the mind. So your mind not disturbed. There's nothing to offend your mind, nothing to disturb your mind. Peace. Of course, then the result is, you see, from that mindfulness, the delusion do not arise. Then you see the result, liberation of samsara. You believe state of peace for oneself. So, then not only that, not only that. With the ultimate wisdom, directly sees the subtle obscuration. With the spot, with the citta, and then you see, ultimately wisdom directly sees the subtle obscuration. Then you see full enlightenment. You see Dharmakaya. That. Then also here, that is one, that is, you see, that is everyday, especially, yes, generally, a problem not, but that's the meditation. But especially, particularly a problem, you see, what is that meditation? What you've done? Doctor says you have cancer. Real doctor says real advice that you have real cancer, your real body, all that thing. Or any other problem, the real relationship problem, all real business problem, whatever. I don't know what else. That, you see, instead of looking at it as true, look at it as hallucination. So then, that's so important meditation. Unbelievable important. Then, fifth Lama. Konde chuje maliba. Konde chuje maliba rangtope chebe dumala. Tendembar sune luichi. Tunanga masin dongbarde. Konde chuje maliba rangtope chebe dumala. Tendembar sune luichi. Then the practice is Tunang La Machine. Dongwar De. That's the practice. So by the seventh Dalai Lama, Galsang Jiao, I think, Losang Galsang Jiao, I think. No, sorry, I mean, Gyalso, Galsang Gyalso. Gyalso, it's a supreme victorious one, his one, Dalai Buddha. Gyalso, Galsang Gyalso. So I explained this one. Kondeke Chöchen Maluba. So that's the Konde Samsara Nirvana. Kor is Samsara, De is a Nirvana. Kondeke Chöchen Maluba. So every single, samsara, and every single beyond from samsara, the day, beyond from samsara, see, day. Liberation from samsara, tarpa. So every single thing, chujama liba. You see, every single chujam, the basis of emptiness. Basis of emptiness. Remember, that might be difficult for the people who haven't got idea. The basis of emptiness above the I, emptiness above the, the emptiness above the I, emptiness above the aggregates, above the samsara, above the nirvana. So don't know the meaning, then you have difficulties. You might think you might like this material, you see. There's book on the table, so maybe think like that. So, you see, now if you remember back, first I, merely leveled by the mind. So what is the I is nothing else, except what's merely labeled by the mind, what exists merely. It's the most unbelievable subtle. What it is. Never the I, what appear to you, what you believe, real one. Never that. It's so subtle. Unbelievable subtle. It exists. It exists. It exists. But for our mind, it's like doesn't exist. It exists, but for our mind, it doesn't exist. Like that. Because our mind is so habituated in the real I from beginningless rebirth. Appear and believe that. So the reality of the I is unbelievable subtle. It exists because the aggregate, valid aggregate of the I exists. That's the reason. So you see, that now you should understand that. So now, next second, then decorated or projected from your mind, what negative impression left mental freedom by ignorance, holding true existence. So, you see, decorated real, decorated true existence, or the existing forms existing by nature, real, decorated or projected. So absence. So now, absence of that, empty of that, is emptiness. Empty of that is emptiness. On the mirror level I. That is emptiness on the mirror level I. So there is emptiness, there is a hallucination on the middle level I. So empty of that hallucination is absence of that hallucination, that real I, that real one. Empty of that, the absence of that is the absence of that is that is the shunyata ultimate, and it's only. So there is emptiness on the middle level I. There's emptiness on the middle level I. So you see the emptiness on the eye, you realize it's same thing. Emptiness on the real, emptiness on the middle level eye. Or you see the eye is empty. After you recognize, you see the false eye. The real one truly exists from its own side. Truly exists. Existence of the real one on the middle level eye. So when you recognize that is false, when you recognize the gakcha, the object to be refuted, when you recognize that is false, everything real, false. That's false. Then it doesn't take much time. 5 minutes to as we created, collected much marriage, extensive marriage, and develop strong Guru devotion, look at Buddha. Strong Guru. To the blessing Gurus in your heart. Then you see emptiness on the eye. You see, by recognizing what the real one projected on the middle of the eye, you see what appears to you, and you recognize the false. That's false. Then just a minute, and it's gone. It's not there at all. So it's totally empty of existence from inside. So,
Excuse me. When you see that, is it only a momentary realization and then the false view comes back until you practice it over and over again?
Yes. Then if you didn't have a realization of one pointness, come about, and then you have to develop. You have to develop. Then you have to develop. Yes, you have to continue the last concentration longer. Yes. Actually, it's shine, because will eliminate the gross singing thought and self-singing thought, and the gross attachment,
What? I got it. Thank you, I got it.
What did you say?
Thank you, I understand. Thank
Could
you.
not hear. What did you say? attachment, scattering thought. Attachment, scattering thought, gross and subtle. You have to cut. You have to complete that. So, yes, you do that. So, so, yeah, it was comfortable. You can't, yeah. Then I think it becomes like, yeah, it doesn't matter. So.
One more question.
Okay, yeah.
One more question, please. When you begin to see that non-self-existent I, that subtle object of refutation, does your external behavior change? How do you relate to what's happening externally to you? When people are doing stuff to you, you have to respond to them, but if you see the situation is empty of self-existence, what is the proper way to respond? I get so confused.
No. Basically, I haven't heard anything. Your life is so confused. No, I didn't hear. I never. Your life become more correct. Sorry, go to liberation from samsara. Understand? Your life go toward that. Not being crazy. So then with Buddha go to enlightenment. Okay? So that. Because I've forgotten. During that time, when you realize first emptiness, during that time, because of the now I've forgotten. You see, somebody, monk, somebody cutting the wood. He was walking, cutting the wood, but due to so much collection, excellence, marriage, and purification, and the Guru, so much strong Guru devotion, they has a by looking at Buddha, seeing Buddha, so receiving Guru blessing. So while he's working on not all through meditation, you think always only through meditation. No, many, while they're acting, they get realization, emptiness. So one monk was cutting wood, and there are stories, but I've forgotten. Realize emptiness, all is working. Yeah, so one monk realized emptiness, so he was so totally become non-existent. That I totally become but in the view of that, I totally become non-existent. Not for nihilism, but totally become non-existent. In the view of that mind. So he was holding his tonga like this. He was holding nothing exists. Totally nonsense discovered. Grabbing his tonga. Something like that, and recently, somebody making offering to making offering, I don't know, to Mandrishri, but he realized emptiness. So there was statue before, but when you offer the clothing, the divine dress, and Mandrishri, and subtly see, like there's nothing to put on. it's sort of despaired. So that it's the first time during the offering he realized emptiness. So that's so this thing happens at the beginning. So.
So when that happens, and you start to feel really scared.
What?
When that happens,
And you start to feel, when that happens, and you start to feel really scared because you realize there's no ground that you're standing on, then what the heck are you standing on? Where are you? What are you doing? It's so scary. And then it goes away, and you don't understand it again for months and months. How do you proceed at that point? Do you understand?
So by holding the Tonga, so what's left is what's merely impacted by mind. Now we don't have realization. We think real on there, realize. Oh, but you say, holding Tonga. So then what comes to real, merely leveled by mind. Oh, so that. So this was the same thing, all that things same. All the things same. So, listen, I say something, they might have. Oh, higher bodhisattvas, it said when they realize emptiness, incredible happiness comes, and even tears come, even the hairs upon the forehead stand up. So, like that, incredible happiness, higher bodhisattvas. Lower intelligent bodhisattvas, then fear rises. I'm not sure, but maybe, I don't know, but maybe stronger fear than even meeting tiger outside. You know, I don't mean zoo, but I do that in the house. But if you're walking without any expectation, then suddenly you meet tiger. So I just that. Well, I don't know about that detector, but because but it's I think I need to go attention, but I should explain it. So So when that thing, so for your mind, for the wisdom, for the mind. You see that the I is totally become non-existent. Look like become non-existent for the view, in the view of your mind. Totally become non-existent. Totally become non-existent. And I think totally become non-existent. I think maybe. To your mind, you think it's like seems it's a falling nihilism, you know, kind of the I is not there. So when you the real I, when the real I or the I on the I, you see, I on the I means first I is mid-leveled, second I is the real one. So the middle level. Then second one is what projector on that, the real life. You see. So when you recognize there's fault. The whole difficulty is unable to recognize is false. So when you recognize it's false, you see, false, so then, you see, there's nothing to hold on to. You see, looks like there's something you can hold on. Looks like there's something you can hold on, something to hold on. Except from beginningless rebirth, holding on. Then when you recognize the I exist from you see, when you recognize the I, real I, that appears to you, and when it appears to you, and when you recognize it's false, but due to receiving blessing from the Guru, do that. When you recognize that I is false, then suddenly, I think, suddenly you recognize, as you recognize the false, so then you see, suddenly you recognize there's nothing there. There's nothing there to hold on to. You see, there's nothing there to hold on. You see, people this very precious I, from beginning, holding, you see. But suddenly, there's nothing there. Nothing to hold on. Oh, so then I think maybe then I think maybe fear rises. That you see, not well known about, not completely known about experience of the emptiness, not understood well. So you don't have don't know. So then when you are getting experience, you don't know. So you think you are falling in nihilism. So you're trying to escape. You're falling in nihilism. I'm falling in nihilism. Because you don't see that. You don't see that it's I. I'm falling in nihilism. Because you don't know the experience of emptiness. So you try to escape. So then the fear, so unbelievable strong fear from very inside of your heart rises fear. So then you see, now what you should do is like crossing river, you have to go through the fear. You have to go through the fear. Through the fear. And let the I to be completely lost. Not there. It doesn't go through window, door, or fly to Nepal or to Tibet, or not like that. But you see, just wherever you've been, just there where you have been holding on, see, suddenly it's not there. So, so that time, so it has to happen. It has to happen. So, for your mind, in the view of that mind, the I, you see, what you have been believing before, or what I have been appeared to you, and what you have been believing is the real one, not middle level mind, not that. Real one, not the one which exists, no, which doesn't exist. See, even what appears, what I'm believing, that. So that is it. So that yeah, that's because really. Well, then, yeah. Anyway, from far in the evening time, you see there's some there's some kasuri. There's some kasuri. Bush, bush, some kind of liberty country, yellow, some bush. So from distance, maybe you don't have a clear eye, or from distance looks that tiger. But then it's come near, maybe we use light, come near, or then before you use tiger, or before you use tiger. No, not that, it's bush. You see, so it's that before you use tiger, it appears, it looks like tiger, so then your mind labeling tiger appears a tiger, and real tiger, and then you believe real tiger. You see, all that truth. Truthsome. Then you, as you come nearby, maybe use light. You see, that view of tiger is not there. It's gone. It's just all that. Doesn't go anywhere, just there. So, you have to go through. You have to go through the fear. Let the I to be lost. Let the I to be discovered totally empty. Let the I to be discovered. Let the I to be lost totally. You have to complete the experience. So you have to go through the fear. You have to go through the fear. That's the wise thing. You have to go through the like crossing river. Not then you get afraid to come back. No. Then it doesn't happen to cross the river to reach at the other place in the country. So that is you go through the fear. Oh, that's because you see, it doesn't. It is not a falling nihilism. It is not a falling nihilism. I think I'm not sure if you're falling nihilism. There's no I. But you see, the falling nihilism doesn't harm to the ignorance, holding the I truly existent. It doesn't harm. It doesn't harm at all. You see, there's the ignorance holding the I, real I. So the look for I from the hair down to the toes. You see, what is the mind is I, what the body is I, what is the both are, what the whole aggregate is I, or one by one, or what the whole aggregate is I, all that. See, you don't. So the I, that's the I. So you don't find the I, you don't see the I. You see, then at the end what happens? Sorry. there's nothing to recognize. That is falling nihilism. That way of meditating, incorrect meditation. And incorrect. Many people think that's meditation on emptiness. No! That's totally wrong. You made a mistake right from beginning. Because you miss what you are supposed to realize that empty. You didn't catch that. You didn't have that. To realize missing. You're supposed to look for the real I where it exists, see? But not that. And just the I. Not the real I, but just the I. Just the I. So, you don't find? Then you see, then there's nothing clear to find out. I, and then, how's that? Then you, as you said, like in the Lamrim Ding, in the middle Lamrim, you look for the but I will. I didn't bring the text, so I'll bring tomorrow. You look for the vase. We'll say much more examples, pillars and bars in the text, depending a lot use like that. So vase. So you look for the vase. You look for the vase, has no vase, this is not 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 vase. So you don't find vase. Nothing clear to this is vase, nothing. So that is a tendency to be chetal ruimes. Lama Tsongkhapa said, you fell in nihilism, destroying the dependent arise. Tendency to be chetal ruimes. So that is due to Nawada Gaksha. I think it said, I don't know exactly. It is said that's due to mistake. The appearance and object were repeated, not differentiated. But quotation exactly, I will say tomorrow. Many people think that's meditation of emptiness. Many people think, even people who debate, that's not meditation. That's wrong. That is a falling nihilism when you don't find. You missed out. Real I, real vase, real I, you left out. You missed from the kasore. 니시제바 가정에비네 캬바 가정에비네 캬방에비네 가정에비네 캬방에비네 찍두대 가정에비네 캬방에비네 지단투만 캬방에비네 지단 지구대 뭐냐, 두마에 뭐냐, 어떻게? 들어, 캬방에 보네, 지난 두마 가요. You see, when you do the meditation of the emptiness, what normally explained in the Lamdrim is the sort of the essence. Yes, itself is quite elaborate, but I mean that's when the logic is mathematical and those. But you see, you have to understand. Everybody understand. First, the vital point of recognizing objectively reputed. You miss out that. The first, the four analysis, four analysis. Four analysis, four point. Four analysis. So the first one, recognizing that which is a reputed object. Object to be reputed. First, that one. You see, before you shoot arrow, gun, or you have to recognize the enemy first. Then you bang into the sky or rock, bang, 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 you know. You can shoot many hundreds of bullets, anyway. So first you have to recognize the enemy. Then you have to shoot right on top of that. You understand? That's Gachang. That's why for analysis, Gachang understanding the recognize the false eye. What is false eye? Then you should be covered at one or many. And then you see, so that anything exists. It is one with the aggregates, or is it one with the aggregate, or it exists separately. Anything. So it does that. Either exists separately or either exists being one. So after recognizing what is false I gotcha, then it is either with the one I get or separate. And then then I the real I has to be either oneness with aggregates, oneness with aggregates. Then in that case, you see, because if it's oneness with aggregates, then you see there are five aggregates, and they will five I. Five aggregates, they will five I. Oh, then the mind is six principal consciousness, page one, secondary mind, Simjung, page one, mental factor. Then the I, six I, then page one I, you see, like that, if it's oneness with that case. So then you see, then how many atoms the body has? Is all every atom of the body is I. Then you have billion, zillion, trillion I. You understand? You have billion, zillion, trillion I because of the atoms of the body. Those are the main mystery. many mistake arises. Or the there won't be five. Mind is only one. The I as one. I as one. You see, then the whole aggregate will be one. So that, see. Then listen. Then you see, aggregate is a possessor. I is a possessor. Aggregate is possession. So, therefore, possession becomes possessor. Not possible. So, you see, I is what it possesses the aggregates. You know, the fire aggregates, water, all that. I possess. So, if this the real I, then you see, possession becomes the possessor. You see, my I, my body, my mind, my aggregate, all that. See, then that self becomes me. You understand? So, like, yeah. So those mistakes. Then, if that is I, then you see, then on this you label I. Then on that I also you have to label I. Then on that I you have to label I. So it becomes endless. So those mistakes arises. So this real I do, then not oneness, I guess, so it's proved, and then this real I do not exist also separately from the aggregates. You see, even you did some illegal things, you can say, this body did, I didn't do. You can tell the court. You can tell the court, the body did, mind did, but I didn't do. You understand? They don't believe. Anyway, so, so you see, just simple example, simple example, you see, you see, yeah, you see, when the mind is happy, you call, because of that, I'm happy. When the mind is not happy, I'm not happy. So, you see, when the body lays down, when the mind sleeps, I'm sleeping. When they're eating, I'm eating. And now we're sitting, but next time standing, I'm standing. So everything relates to the aggregates. Or the I, then activities of the I, everything relates to the aggregates, body mind. So you see that. So therefore, real I do not exist separately from the body. There is no I. I mean, real I or I do not exist separately from the body, separately from the aggregates. Do not exist. So if it exists, then I tell you, court case. I didn't do. I'm okay. I'm perfect. I'm perfect. Only the body did. Anyway, that's enough. I just finished this, okay? Then I'm finished. Kondegi chujem liba. Okay, now before finish that, you understand? Gezang Rinpoche, the Gezang Chambamonam, he has teachings on the Mahamudra, so that there's a clarification. So when you realize the emptiness, for your mind, looks like I'm totally not there, like despair also, there. See, there. Why that happens? Why that happens? Is because, you see, that's the proof, you see, that's the proof that on the middle level I, there is no real I. On the middle level, I see, it's beginning evolution, person I is merely imputed. Then second, projected by the negative imprint. That by ignorance, projected truly existence, real, projected, appeared, then you believe. Oh, so when you view, when the I become totally non-existent, then that's the proof that on the middle level I, there is no real one. There is no I existing from such. There is no real I on that. So to prove that, let's prove that. Prove that. So prove that. So, and the one thing is that from beginningless birth, not only from this morning birth, from beginningless birth, can you imagine? We've been believing. Do you understand? We're believing, rely from beginningless birth. Can you imagine? That's the most terrifying. Can you imagine? Oh, now you see, it's not there. Oh, so, it's an incredible change, positive change, discovery. Therefore, you see, it has to be that there is no I. But it's not falling nihilism. No, as I mentioned before, I'm not sure. If you fall nihilism, there might be fear. I don't think so. I don't think. My reason, why? Because it doesn't hurt. It doesn't harm to the ignorance. Falling nihilism doesn't harm. Because your ignorance holding I kept there. Because you see, nothing, no harm. Examine where is the I? From here down to never slightest harm to the ignorance. Never, not even touch, not even touch. Totally, totally, it's a wrong analysis. So never, it doesn't even touch to the ignorance. So I don't think, so my reason, so therefore, if you touch ignorance, oh, then fear comes. The fear comes, you touch the ignorance. But if you don't, because when you recite the Heart Sutra, for example, sometimes fear arises. That touching the ignorance. But you see here nihilism never touch ignorance. So I don't think there's in the real fear. That's what argument I can't say, but what I would think. So anyway, you have to understand. And so now finish this quotation. 건데게 주제 말려봐. 랑떡배 죄비 주말라. So here I explain two ways. 랑떡배 죄비 주말라. 전 덴바를 손에 루이치. 넘어서 루이치. 추난라 마신 동거때. So practice worshiping 추난라 마신 동거때. Oh, this is middle of the. But you see different representing. So 랑떡배 죄비 주말라. So the I say the I at the beginning, at the very beginning, focus on the aggregate, the mind, the make up the name, make up the label, I. So it's a middle label, middle in between the I. So subtle, unbelievable. What is it? So subtle. Okay. So that's talk about Java, means conception. Talk about Java, means made up. Concept created. Talk about Java, created. Yeah. Well, as first thing, created, okay? Talk about Java. Talk about Java. Jumala. So what? Jumala. So then it appeared first second appeared label. Second appeared truly exist. Truly existence. Okay? Real I. Real one, okay? Appeared. Then, next, third, so first, second, third, first, second, third second. Oh, then you believe, oh, real. This is real. Oh, so, oh, that time, again, that the superstition, is it? Superstition, believe, real, this is real, superstition, believe. You see, superstition, Tokpa, here. I mean, both can non-talk, but this one is superstition, believe. You see? Or superstition belief not true. So, superstition, see, measure up. So, Jumala, so this is real I. Juma, illusion. So, Juma, illusion. Jumala. So, turn them birds, soon riches. So, by holding, true, turn the bird soon. Lose, then cheat you. By holding true, then deceives you, cheat you. But cheat you not now. From beginningless birth, you are cheated by that. You are cheated by that from beginningless birth. Always you are destroyed. I mean, you are cheated by that. And suffer in some 6 million ocean suffering of 6 million. But up to now. We don't know. So we don't remember. We don't clarified not even clockwise, don't remember past life. Even can't remember, you came from mother's womb. Other people are told you have come from this mother, but you don't remember for yourself. Lived from 9 months in mother's womb, you don't remember. Besides past life, yeah? Don't remember mother's womb. You stayed 9 months, don't remember. That's so gross. And then it's coming out to remember. So gross. So you see, like that. So we see, we don't know all these things. Really. Then don't see future life. Don't see future. Don't see. So fearful. I mean, people practice Dharma. People practice Dharma wisely, correctly. That's much more. What was? So dangerous. You have to think about samsara, experiences samsara suffering without end. Papa, you have to think about that. Can you imagine? Papa. Really? So practicing Dharma is the answer, the solution. Practicing Lamdram, the actualizing Guru Rinpoche that teaches about is the basic solution. Then Tantra. So don't temper, don't lose it. So by holding it is true. Don't temper, by holding it is true. It truly existence, Don't temper. It appears true, then holding true. This is true. Then Lui cheats you. Because by holding truly existence and cheat you, that concept cheat you, that person cheat you. From the beginning, let's rebirth, up to right this second, cheat you, cause you suffer. Then the person lose. Then now, conclusion. Chunang la machine, don't cling the elusive appearance. Chunang, elusive appearance. Don't cling the elusive appearance. Chunang la machine. Then don't want to look at the empty. As I mentioned before, so you see, look at it, look at the empty. That was the empty. Look at the empty, that was the empty. So look at the hallucination, that was the hallucination. Look at the hallucination, that was the hallucination. Look at the empty, that was the empty. Mindfulness, action, object, everything exists mere name. Mere name, middle level bad mind. And that is the reality. That's what happens all the time. So you're looking at the action, object, phenomena as it is happening. Middle level I, middle level action, middle level object, everything. So I was so this way, you're not Tunala machine. Ma is not there. then true knowledge shine. So illusory appearance, you are clean as a real. Okay? The mass, not that. Look at the empty. So I was telling in Santa Fe, how is that, Santa Fe? Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You go to a department store, supermarket, department stores, or you see, you need nothing to buy, but you go there and you meditate. No, do you know the city where the people go, you see no. That's normal. You walk up and down and go out and do that. But your mind is a meditation, mindfulness. So, you see, so these three things, so, so all this, you see, just the eye, everything, this, hundreds, billions, I don't know, all this form objects are there. I mean, you see, casually, all the object form, what I see, sense, object sound, what your sense of ears, object nose, what the sense of ear, object sense of ears, object the changeable object. So all that, you see now, all that is something came from your mind. That which came from your mind, okay? That's the basis, came from your mind basis, okay? All this, yeah. This you can say also due to karma, okay? Karma that happened, so past life that happened. So you see all these things. So okay. So real eye, real eye, real shopping, real sugar bar, the real money, all this, sorry, all these billion things, real, all everything real, the real steps, and all the real people, all this, wherever you look at every single thing, see, like that. So your mind, even there's nothing to buy, but your mind is meditation. You walk around, then meditate, everything as I mentioned. Now, look at the eye, action, object, everything. Look at the hallucination as it is hallucination. Oh, with that awareness. You see? Even there's nothing to buy, just go like that. The other thing is like this. I say, all this hallucination, they look empty. Look at everything empty, see? So, everything empty, not there. So look at everything empty, as it is empty, as it is empty. All this hallucination, as it is empty, with awareness. The other thing is, you see, male level eye, male level walking, male level, you see, the floor. So, you see, everything, male level flower, also male level, so people, everything, you see, like that practice of mindfulness. In everything exists in mere name. Everything existing in the mere name, mindfulness in that. So, similar, similar, similar when you go to when you go for sightseeing, mountains, or ocean, the sightseeing, cemetery, from your house. Not only there, from your house. So you can do meditation in your house, of course. This is the whole life, you know. Even you realize this, then you develop the summit, directly, then cease the delusion. Okay? Then even cease directly obscuration, subtle obscuration with the help of the enlightenment. So all the importance is that. So even you go for pilgrimage, you do that meditation. Pilgrimage, Tibet, anywhere, Tibet, pilgrimage. You do pilgrimage with the meditation like this. Then so rich, your pilgrimage, so meaningful, so rich. Like that. And that's why you can do the similar with the Bodhicitta meditation, as I explained before. You see, that continuously create cause enlightenment. So I mean, that is it. So I mentioned. Santa Fe, I think last one also. So you walk at the beach. So there are so many people naked, you know. You walk at the beach. It's a very good practice, you know. It's very good because anyway we go to the beach anyway. So very good practice. So many people naked, you see. So that thing, you see. One thing is, like this, mindfulness, meditation, emptiness. So three things. Real action, real science, real people, real negative people, real animal, fish, and all that. So all our hallucinations, awareness in that, walk. And then other one is look at everything as this one, looking at the hallucination, that which is hallucination. So you go walk around. The other one is looking at everything empty, as empty. And then other one is mere, everything is just mere name. So you think I actually. So the other thing is, well, since I mentioned this, the Bodhicitta, since I mentioned the compassion, the particular. But compassion is very important. So these people, these all negative people, you know, who like water, sun, and all that as well. Yeah, the people, you see, they have been suffering in samsara, experiencing six realms, the oceans of six realms suffering. One after another. From beginning, let's rebirth. From beginning, let's rebirth. Papa, no beginning. Papa. Hell, hunger, animal, Papa, human, numberless times. Then again, they dream with Dharma, this life, even born a human being, due to some good karma, but dream with Dharma. Dream with Dharma. There's no Dharma, no karma. There's no reincarnation. So, they have to suffer again. Samsara. They have to take birth. They have to suffer in samsara. Again, experience oceans of suffering 6 of them. Numberless, no end. Again, no end. They don't know. They don't know. Past from beginningless suffering, the 6 of them. No idea. And the future, they're going to suffer without end. This without end sometime. Going to suffer again without end. Again, numberless. They have no idea at all. They have no idea. So then you have generate great compassion. To help. So you walk with compassion. Then the animals, ocean, peaceful ocean, tiniest ones, the large ones, all the same. They have no idea, suffered from beginningless rebirth up to now. No idea. They suffered from beginningless rebirth. Ocean suffering system. Without beginning. No, numberless. They suffer. Then, again, they will suffer. The oceans of 6 will suffer again. No end. So you walk and the mental on compassion. And you, not only human, met Dharma, met his oneness. Many other great teachers, revealing complete Buddhism, path to enlightenment, complete, not just nirvana, not just pure life in this, not just that, not just mind just to bring peace, some peace, just now, not that. So many people do that, but yourself like this, incredible opportunity to develop wisdom, compassion. I mean, path to enlightenment, to end, to be free from samsara. You have an opportunity to achieve enlightenment. You got an opportunity. You understand? Your life is so meaningful, so precious. That is it. Oh, this is so good. Anyway, I stop here, okay? So anyway, it's not because I realized emptiness, not that at all. I fell asleep when I couldn't get to Kuna Lama Rinpoche explain me the wisdom chapter, but the chapter I fell asleep. So I have so much negative karma collected, need to be purified. So I think, takes, I don't know, many lifetimes or something. Yeah, I fell asleep, so... so myself need to clarify so much merit and purify. So one thing I was going to mention, I forgot. Shine, there's so much merit, that's one thing. And the other one, pure morality. Otherwise you don't get shine. Pure morality and merit, so much merit. That's the basis to have success shine. Okay? You understand? Then you understand. Okay, that's all. Then stop there. Oh, Changjo, Samjo, Rinpoche, Ma Jia, Na Jeju, Jeba, Nyamba, Meba. Wane Gongda Baba Jo
Sashi Bagi Joshin Meadow Trump, Rira Linshin Nida Gimbadi, and Sange Shinu Mine Wayan, Rogananda Shingan Chumba, Shor, Jetsun Lame Kuserandan, Nanga Trine Chochung Yamada, Losan the Medrume Sansung, Droeman Sata to Negyu, Edam Guru Ranamandala Kam Niriata.
Did all the past, present, future, marriage, glory, Lord, all the number listening, number Buddhas, that which do not exist from the side, may I who do not exist from the side. Oh, then I achieve the Buddha which do not exist from the side. Oh, I lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side to that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. By myself alone who do not exist from its own side. Jamal Bavachita Jamba Takunda Samba Dea Dejinda Dada Kunja Jesandalo Gavadita Tanjera Tungo to the Jebe Java Tamji Jungo Akala Chuzunga Vayeta Gaveta Sambo Chira Tungo Gunad. Okay.
Galway, Tanting Yon Balway, Gundu no Moze, Chosongo Wela Mandun Rumba da Sondoje, Kundu Jandan Show. Toso Jan Shin Jangan Galway, Tanzing Yon Balway, Gundu no Moze, Chosongo Wela Mandun Rum, Pada Sondo Jengundu Shandan Sho, Toso Jan Shin Jangan Galway, Tanzing Yon Balway, Gundu no Moze, Chosongo Wela Mandun Rum, Pada Sondo Je Gundu Shandan Sho.
We may as well just start now. Okay, take a break till 5:45. So what we're doing is doing the method to transform suffering life first. So everybody has to do that, really. And then we do the preliminary prayers, then we take precepts, and then we do the prostrations. So if you don't want to take precepts, you can just kind of sit through them. But it's probably better if you do those two preliminary things first, the method and the preliminary prayers. Just a suggestion. 5:45.
And just a reminder that the laundry pickup that was a hallucination yesterday is a real laundry pickup tomorrow morning.